Hello and welcome to our second wild camping video on this channel. At the minute we are deep into the Black Mountain range trying to find a place to camp. Thank you for all the response to the first video and giving us all that advice. Hopefully we take that on board in this video. If not, and you see anything else that we can improve on, anyone please just chuck it in the comments. We'd love to improve. So yeah, let's crack on. So we're quite far into the Black Mountains now. Walking alongside this quite heavy stream. The plan is just to keep heading upstream, where we're hoping that it may be a little bit drier, a little bit flatter, and somewhere decent about the camp, the tent, sorry. And we might even have a little water dip. See if we can be a little extra cheeky. So we decided not to actually go camp by the stream because there's so much rain today and last night that all the water is just going from the high ground into the low, so the area around the stream is just so boggy. So Ross has found a nice little formation here, so you can just see on the camera, where there's a lot of rocks just blocking the wind. Nice little flat part for us to put the tent on, so I think this is where we're going to camp for the night.
Yeah, I think this is definitely one of the better spots. You don't want to camp on any of this long grass here, it's just too wet and damp. This is the only patch that has short grass. Nice little windbreak with the long reeds here. Another nice windbreak with all the stone around there. This is a great spot. Just now for the instant tent. Well, that's the tent up. We'll ignore that I threw it over there and we had to move it over there because the ground was flatter, but there it is. Looking nice and dry and snug inside. I'll show you to the kitchen. This is our stove, they're going to get going in a minute. Our little table, and these food mats. We haven't got any plates or cutlery. We're going to be making burgers tonight, and these are designed to be washable, and we'll just chuck the burgers right in them after cooking them. Now, someone recommended in the last video, because we had to find a spot that was stony to put the fire on, so that we wouldn't damage the ground, recommended we get some sort of raised stove. So this is what we have here. Get this out. And it has a base so it doesn't damage the ground in any way. It'll be a lot easier instead of using spits like last time. Yeah, to cook our food.
So these are the Trek 3 Combat Self-Inflating mat. The reason we bought these because the row mats were so shocking last time. They were literally tearing as we were moving about, so we bought these to see how they look. So these are the new row mats, which look a million more times better than the last row mats. So that's inside the tent. This is the camp.
I've blown it out. I slightly burnt myself actually. There we go.
Man makes fire. Right, I've been having a look around and I'm back at camp. And we're going to have a sit down with gourmet chef Ross Squires just to see what's on the menu tonight. Can you tell everyone at home what lovely dish you're cooking up for me tonight?
It is a beautiful traditional French dish used by all the famous French kings who used to eat In Britain they call it a hamburger.
With a side of what?
Hot dog.
Ross has gone very confident here. He's got 4 burgers on the go once. Last episode we've gone from 1 hot dog at a time to 4 burgers on the go. How confident are you, Ross?
Considering it's the first time I've done this, not very.
I think we found our first work on this trip. We haven't sprayed the actual top of the grill with any sort of cooking oil, so everything sticking together. Look at that.
I can still salvage this situation.
Ross is working frantically to try and save this burger, but to me,
He's a lost cause.
we've lost him.
I've done triage on this, he's gone. I might get, if I could just try to use my knife. No, it's just
Get the mule deals out.
yeah.
First burger coming right up. Let's have a look.
I'm assuming I'm tasting it first. Yeah. Alright. No ketchup this time, unfortunately, because someone forgot the ketchup. The food guy responsible for food forgot the ketchup. Okay. Would you believe me if I said that's absolutely glorious?
Yeah? Good?
That's pretty decent. I'm good at this.
Happy?
Yeah.
Nice. Right, Ross could be a little bit biased, so I'll be the neutral party here on the tasting side of things. No, it's banging.
It's nice, isn't it?
Good enough. Yeah, so this wild camp's just a little bit different to the last one in terms of how we're feeling the cold. The first one was in mid-August, and now we're about the start of September. It is about 7 degrees right now. Next to the fire, I'm literally in a jumper and I feel great, but as soon as you come away from it, you can literally see your breath. I don't know if you can see on the camera, but it does get quite cold as soon as you go away from that fire. So I think the plan is just to stick by the fire. This time we've got a lot more resources than last time. We literally ran out of the fire pretty quick last time, so we're going to keep that fire burning tonight, right before we get into the tent, so we're all warmed up, ready to go to sleep.
Well, we've done our cooking, so we've taken the grate off, and so we put the fire logs on now to get a nice good fire going, just to keep us warm.
So, if you watch the first wild camping video, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. It is the drink review. And today, we have the Jack Daniels and Coke. I've had Jack Daniels, I've had Coke, but I've never had the one where it's in the same can. So, this is as new for me, maybe not for you, but let's have a try. And it's ice cold because it's like 7 degrees now, so cheers. That's actually really good. I like it, recommend it. Food's done, the fire's going. Now it's time for some proper wild camping dessert. What we got there? Ross is too eager to even show the camera what he's eating. He's just getting stuck in.
Don't want to get it. It's rock hard. It's so cold.
Is it?
Oh god.
We might have to cook the minstrels and the chocolate by the fire.
Might have to turn this into chocolate mousse.
Oh, actually, Ross, tell them about that knife you've got. Actually, it's pretty cool.
Oh, the camping knife I use.
Yeah.
You didn't bring one today, did you?
No.
No, I got this. I just bought this. It's not an exact make one, but this is a Austrian Feldmesser 78. There's a Feldmesser 81, I think, as well, which is a bit more an updated one. But the 78 refers to the year that it was made. It's made in 1978, and the Feldmesser 81 was made in 1981. So it's a Cold War knife made by Glock. This one isn't original, so it's not. This isn't made by Glock. This is just a reproduction. But the original was made by Glock. Of all people, obviously, you know, the gun manufacturer also made knives. It was made for the Austrian army in the 70s. They wanted a new knife for their armed forces, but not just to be, you know, a military knife. The original has a bayonet lug to go on the Steyr AUG, which is the primary weapon rifle used by the Austrian army. I don't need that, of course. I just need it for camping, so I don't have that lug. And but obviously Feldmesser is Austrian and German, just stands for field knife. So it's obviously primary use is to just be sort of used in the field, like we're doing now with camping, really. So even though it's not an original, even though it's exactly the same reproduction, and if it's good enough for the Austrian army, it's good enough for me.
Let's see it. Let's have a close up. That's glass, isn't it? It's really nice.
That's the blackened. I think they all come with blackened steel. I'm not too sure.
It's about 11 o'clock now, and the fire is coming to a close. It is a bit cold away from the fire. Like on the tent, there's bits of frost, it seems. But right next to the fire, it's absolutely lush and it's stunning. So the plan now is just to see the fire out and get in a bed and get some sleep, because we're going to be up and early, just to get up and out of here before anyone sort of sees us. So yeah, good night. Good morning from camp. Yeah, the weather is way better this morning than it was in the morning of the first episode of Wild Camping, which meant for a much better sleep and a way better time waking up this morning. It's dry, the weather's lovely, and it's great views. So I'm really enjoying and taking in these views, as they are stunning. It's not often you get them unless you go wild camping. So it is 3 degrees, so it is cold. The hats and gloves are on, but the plan is now to get up, leave early, leave no trace, the old wild camping rules. So we're going to get the show on the road now and get our stuff together and get out here as if we've never been here before. Camp's all packed up, we're all ready to go. Could now tell we were here. So we're going to get back to the car now. And that is the end of the video, guys. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, subscribe. If you've got any more tips for us, please let us know in the comment section, because we'd love to be half decent at this at some point. So hopefully you can join the journey with us, and maybe in a couple of years we might be good at this. But thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.